I ruined my perfect 4-year-old relationship in 10 seconds. I, 24M, and my girlfriend, 23F, been together for almost 4 years. We were always doing great, and in all of those years we never had a breakup or a single fight that would separate us even for some days. It is the ideal relationship for me, and I never had any problems with her, or neither she had with me. We love each other so much, and I can't think my daily routine and my life without including her. Yesterday my brother, 27M, invited me to a party that one of his friends was hosting, and he told him to bring me and my girlfriend as well. I told her to come with us, but she was busy and couldn't make it, so I went alone with my brother. When we arrived at his friend's house, he introduced me to the host and the rest of the people that were there. It was basically a very small party with alcohol, music, and we're like 15 people there. Everything went smoothly for the first 2 hours, and time passed on as we were drinking and dancing with the flow of the music. I want to note here that I never drink more than 2 drinks, and actually I rarely even drink. The 1 drink for me became 2 and quickly went up to 5 without me realizing it. At some point I was so drunk that I started dancing with everyone in the room and doing some crazy moves. I was actually really F up, but I didn't want to puke out anything, neither I was dizzy. Well, and here comes the today I messed up. While I was dancing with some random people I met not even 3 hours ago, a girl approaches me and starts talking to me. Let's call her Eve. Eve, 29F, and I had a small introduction and we started dancing together. I want to mention here that I saw Eve kissing a guy when we arrived, but I didn't even give attention to that. I think she started flirting with me cause she was looking deep in my eyes all the time. She was teasing me and she grabbed my drink on purpose sometimes to drink from it. She left after some time, but I didn't even give attention to that. After some time the alcohol did its job pretty much, and I started feeling dizzy and I went upstairs to the bathroom. All I can remember was that Eve was outside the hall, and when she saw me she knew I wasn't very well and she grabbed me and made me sit to a couch that was upstairs. We sat down and suddenly she grabbed me and started playing with my hair to make me calm. I leaned on her neck to rest and she had her hair in front of it. When she saw I leaned to rest she grabbed her hair and exposed her neck. Well, and then I started kissing her neck. She didn't push me back or anything. Then I started kissing her in the lips. She stopped for a second and whispered to me, "Don't do that," but I continued and she didn't even slightly resist. She knew I was in a relationship, I told her when I met her. Actually she seemed to enjoy that. 10 seconds later my brother and his friends come upstairs to check on us and they saw everything. After that nothing really happened except that they put us in different cars and they drove us home. That's all I remember from yesterday. I woke up and realized what happened and I started crying like crazy. I don't even know why I did that. Being drunk isn't an excuse definitely, but I can't recon what I had in my mind. I know that if I don't say anything she might never learn about it. But I can't live with that and I can't be with her and keeping this huge secret. It just doesn't feel right to me. I am definitely gonna talk to her and tell the truth. She deserves it. I am disappointed and I feel gross about me.
I found messages that my boyfriend sent his ex the other night. They were so sweet they made me want to cry. My boyfriend was previously married in his 20s. He never talks about her much, just that it was something that happened in his life and he doesn't think of her much anymore. He has never said anything bad about her, but he has indicated that she had some mental health issues that lead to the decline of their marriage. All in all, I figured her loss was my gain, as my boyfriend is the sweetest, kindest partner I have ever had. Today he is at work, but told me I could go into his place to hang out before he got off. I got on his laptop to watch some Netflix, and found it open to Facebook. Yeah, he lives in the past a bit. There was a chat box open with a woman's name. It took me a minute, but I eventually recognized it was his ex-wife. My heckles were up, I will admit. For a horrible few seconds I thought my whole happy relationship was about to crumble, but then I read them. She messaged first. She seemed frantic, maybe in the midst of a mental health crisis. She told him she desperately wanted him back, and claimed he is the only man who ever treated her with kindness. She was practically begging. And my boyfriend responded to her that he is in a happy relationship, and he will not respond to any contact like that again, and I let out a sigh of relief. But he went on to tell her that, while they will never be able to be friends, he did believe she is a good person. But her mental health issues make it impossible for her to form a stable and healthy relationship with others. He told her he hopes she can find therapy that works for her. He told her that he never wants to know her again, but he does hope that she can eventually have a stable and happy life, but that it won't happen until she confronts her troubles. He ended by reiterating that he is in a relationship with someone he loves very much, and that he won't ever respond to communication from her again. But he did wish her well. He worded it a lot more eloquently than I am able to, but I was in tears at the bittersweet feeling. It reminds me of all the reasons I love him. And if I were to ever speak to his ex, I would tell her that I am truly sorry for what she has to deal with. Part of me wanted to be angry that she would send a message to my boyfriend like that, but I really only feel sympathy. I'm sorry you are hurting, and I am sorry for how it is affecting your life. I'm sorry it made you miss out on the wonderful relationship I have now. I hope you can find your own one day, when you are healthy.